Hey friends, good afternoon. I want to do a little video today to talk about why I put together my blog of my favorite books. So I actually have had a couple people ask me about what, I can recommend for them because I have been doing more live videos and I do talk about my gratitude journal and how important that has been to my life. So I just wanted to start with a little backstory. I've always been into reading. When I was a kid, I loved the Babysitter's Club books. I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I got my birthday money, I would go to the bookstore and I just loved to read. But when high school came along, I was in some advanced English classes and we had these laundry lists of books. And I just found myself not liking to read anymore. I was kind of over it. And I think after high school, I didn't read anything. I don't know about you guys, but I just wasn't into reading books back then. So when I signed up to become a coach, one of the things we focus on is personal development and working on ourselves. And so they recommended that we read, 15 minutes a day or 10 pages a day. So I was like, I don't know about this, but I guess I should give it a try, right? I need to do something different in my life. So I actually started and read The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And this book was an amazing first book because it talks about how in life, you can go two different ways in a lot of things. And sometimes just going up a little bit is going to end up helping you. So I read The Slight Edge and I realized how much I missed reading for one and how this was going to change me. And I guess I knew it was going to change me for the better. I just didn't know how much. Back before I started coaching, I was really negative, you guys. I was at a place in my life where I had lived out in Los Angeles. I had to move back home because I couldn't afford to live there anymore. I was getting myself into crazy amounts of debt. And how old was I? I don't even remember how old I was 6 years ago. I think I was at 28 years old. I had to move back in with my parents. And that was really hard for me, because I'd been independent for so long. And that's when I did find coaching and was introduced to personal development in books. So I want to share my favorite books with you because I think it's so important to work on yourself from the inside out. A lot of times people want to lose weight and we want to feel better and we know what we need to do with our nutrition and we know what we need to cook, but we don't do it, right? I mean, who's been there? Give me some likes if you're with me. We know what we need to do, but we have to find a way to get ourselves to be more disciplined and to have bigger goals. If your goal is only to lose weight, then it's not big enough. Is that really going to motivate you on those days when you're so tired and you don't feel like cooking? Is seeing a number on the scale really going to motivate you? Doesn't motivate me. Like, I want to feel good. That's always been my focus. Well, at least it's been recently. For so many years, I stressed out about a number on a stupid scale and I let that control my life and I was always dieting and counting calories. And once I let that go, I actually got into the best shape ever. Once I started focusing on myself and working on myself in different ways. So I've put together a book list. I will leave it in the comments below of all my favorite books. I wanted to show you a couple more and give you some tips. So if you're just getting back into reading, you can set a goal to just read 10 pages a day. If you set a goal to read 1 to 2 books a month, you can just divide up how many pages by the month. Like this one has 130 pages, so divide that by 30 and then you get your number of pages you need to read each day to complete a book a month. So I wanted to show you this one, The Miracle Morning. Sorry, the lighting's kind of weird. This one is a great one because it'll get you in the habit of reading and doing personal development and writing in a gratitude journal and doing affirmations. This has really helped me a ton to realize how important it is to focus on those things. For all my girl bosses out there, I really loved this book. It was a good one. For people who just are looking to find kind of a basic personal development book, I loved The Compound Effect. This is one of the first ones they recommend for coaches, but it's really not about coaching at all. It's about, your income, your life, and success, and how to do little things over time, how they add up and can help change your life. And then for anyone who has struggled with debt, like myself, you must read some Dave Ramsey, The Total Money Makeover. This book is amazing and it'll totally change your perspective on things. So I just wanted to give you some suggestions live. I'll leave the link below. Also, if you don't have time to read, I suggest listening to audio. Lately, I've been listening to the 10 Times Rule by Grant Cardone, and I'll put that on the blog. I haven't put it on yet because I haven't finished it, but it's about, you know, dreaming bigger and setting bigger goals. And I've been listening to it while I do dishes and while I clean the house. I hate doing dishes, but when I put on this audio, I get pumped up and I don't mind it as much. So you can also use Audible or iTunes. You can always download audiobooks to listen to them. But one more thing I'm going to leave you with is in the 10 Times Rule, he's talking a lot about goals and our life and how a lot of people, I forgot the percentage, just settle. Or we set goals, but we're afraid to set them too high because we don't want to succeed. But if we're not setting our goals high enough, then we're not going to put in the actions to get to our goals. Does that make sense? So if I say, you know, I want to lose, I don't even want to do weight loss because that's not my thing right now. But if I said for my business, I want to earn, I don't want to talk about money either. That's a good example. Let's say for my business, I want to work with people. I want to find new customers. I want to find new clients who need my help. So if I said, you know, I really only need to find 3 new clients a month. So if that was my goal, I'm not going to be doing the activities I need to do to really get there. I have to set that goal 10 times bigger and say, hey, I want to find 30 new clients that I can help out and get them results with their health and fitness. And that's going to put me to work more. So whether it's, you know, financially too, like I want to save X amount of money. Well, you're going to probably need to save more than that to get to what you really need. Or you want to go on some elaborate trip. You know, like set those goals bigger and work towards them, because you guys, you can make a lot of crazy cool things happen. Like I said, 5 years ago, I was living back at home in my parents' basement, super depressed, having panic attacks, not happy at all, whiny, complainy, confused on why I saw all these people succeeding and I wasn't. And I went to a good college, I always got good grades, I couldn't figure it out. But I had to just dive deep and work on myself. I started reading these books and I started applying what I learned, and it's changed everything. And one last thing I want to add is to write in a gratitude journal, and not only write out 10 things you're grateful for every day, but write down 5 things as if they've already happened. So today I wrote out, you know, my 10 things, and then I write out these big dreams I have. Like I want a beach house in Malibu, California. That is a big 10 times rule goal, you know, so set big goals for yourself, write them out daily, and just believe in yourself, you guys. You guys can do it. You can make a lot of things happen. You can get in the best shape ever. You can live out your dream life. You just have to start to believe in yourself. You have to work on yourself harder than anything else, and you will be successful. So I hope this little video helps. Like I said, I'll leave the link below to all my favorite books, and I'll see you guys later.